So welcome to my first video. This will be the start of my journey halfway across America. I'll be driving a 67 Chevrolet El Camino built by Shady Nook Classics. It's a pretty sweet ride. I'll be going down to Florida, Tampa, to revive my dad's old square body with a little junkyard 305 I've got sitting right here. I'm just going to freshen her up with some new gaskets here and there and some new paint, leave her bone stock, drop a little 2-barrel carburetor on it and call it good. I'm not going to go too in depth with the building of this guy. Pretty basic. Paint gaskets. Probably shoot some of the shots on me putting this together, but mostly this is for the road trip of that 67. Loading that up in the bed and running it, I believe 1,300 miles down south. It's gonna be pretty interesting. Good morning, everyone. It is currently 49 degrees, but it feels like 20. We're about to start the long road trip in the 67. Pretty excited for this thing. I was gonna leave later, about 5 a.m., but I was so excited to hit the road, I just physically couldn't sleep anymore. Oh, I did the calculations. It's going to be exactly 1,300 miles. That doesn't include fuel stops and sightseeing. It's going to be about a 19-hour drive. Probably more than that. Oh, 2 in the morning. I probably won't get there until probably 2 in the morning tomorrow. I've got the cooler, my partner in crime. We're all packed up, ready to go. Let me get you a little cold start. Just like that, we're off. So, Tampa, Florida, in the 67. I can't wait to get in that heater. the last clip I believe I shot was me crossing the border from Arkansas to Memphis, Tennessee, across that big old bridge. That was almost a week and a half ago, so I've been kind of slacking on the recording part. Welcome to Milledgeville, Georgia. I'm on my trip home, back to Oklahoma, and I'm gonna stop and see my sister and mom, but right now, welcome to River State South, an abandoned prison down here in Milledgeville. But I mostly wanted to talk about the car, finally introduce everybody to the car. I cannonballed all the way from Oklahoma City to Tampa, Florida in 19 hours, 1,300 miles, did that whole trip, no stops, just fuel, bathroom breaks, and made it. Now I got that motor unloaded, gave it to my pops, and I didn't record any of that. I got a few pictures, but it's mostly spending some family time getting that 305 back in my dad's old truck, the one I grew up in. Now I'm hopefully getting some good footage on the way back. Here is the 1967 Chevy El Camino herself, built by us up at Shady Nook Classics. She's got nearly 2,000 miles on this trip alone. I've been rocking the heater the whole way. Let's see here. 1812 so far, and I'm only in Milledgeville, Georgia so far. I still got to make it back to Oklahoma. But overall, she's got 5,446 miles. Featuring Dakota digital gauges. Those things are pretty sweet. I've been loving these things. The retro sound. The vintage air kit. I'm rocking the heater, it's pretty cold out. But other than that, it's mostly just factory interior in there. There's my little road trip buddy. All my luggage in the back. And I'm still hauling. I may have got rid of the 305, but I gained a set of 350 heads and a bunch of square body fenders. My old pallet that I made. Dropped a limited slip in it, so she's a 2-wheel peel now. Fully custom built aluminum tank. I believe about 35 to 40 gallon tank. And it's got a factory pump in it. And then the cammed 5.3. Just your standard truck motor with car intake. It's got a Texas speed cam in it. I'm not sure the lobe duration on that. Brand new 4L60E transmission right up behind it. It was originally an all drum brake car, but it's been converted over to disc brakes on the front that we use parts off of a T-boned 79 El Camino. Swapped over the gearbox so it's got a quicker ratio steering. Trans cooler, AC condenser, radiator with our own shroud on there, cool electric fan. She rips, she cruises. You can get in there, turn on cruise control, and just hit the highway, just like a brand new car. It's almost cheating for the trip. It's almost as if you just went to a dealership and hopped in, turned the key, and went. So no issues on this one. It's been totally reliable for me. I'm absolutely in love with this car. I'm gonna hate to see it go, but I had my fun in it. Look at that. That's a sweet picture. Listen to her rumble. Tell you what gear you're in. First, neutral, overdrive. Well, I guess that's the last of Milledgeville that I think I'm going to show. And I'm going to start my journey on back down to Oklahoma. I gotta see the sis first. So, trip away.